That terrifying tale is part of a new series called Cursed Objects, where we explore the most haunted places, cursed items and mythical beasts from folklore around the world. And today we're looking at a legend that's been scaring children for hundreds of years, the Hook Man. Now the Hook Man has become something of a modern campfire story, often shared online and adapted to suit anyone who dares enter a dark wood late at night. But the specifics vary. Sometimes he lives under a bridge, other times he stalks a road. Sometimes he calls out to you by name, and other times he'll only appear in your rear view mirror. And while the image of a hook-handed killer always brings to mind slasher flicks, like the Friday the 13th series or the Child's Play franchise, the Hook Man actually predates those stories by centuries. I'm going to tell you about the very first Hook Man, who stalks the woods surrounding a small German village. In another time, long ago, I grew up hearing about the Hook Man, an executioner sentenced to live alone in the forest after murdering his family. People say if you hear chains dragging in the forest, then the Hook Man is coming for you. The first time I heard this story, I thought the Hook Man was just a folk tale, but I learned otherwise. While researching my novel about witches and demons, I stumbled upon accounts written by villagers who claimed to have seen the Hook Man with their own eyes. According to them, his real name was Johann, and he looked like a skeleton wearing a torn leather coat. His face was so hideously disfigured that no one could tell if it was human. The townspeople kept diaries filled with sightings of this creature, and everyone assumed he was cursed. That curse drove him mad and forced him to drag himself through the trees. But one day, a brave knight decided to put an end to Johann's suffering. He tracked the beast into the forest and confronted him. When the two armies clashed, it became clear that Johann wasn't a monster, but a man horribly injured and mutated by a malevolent curse. With his dying breath, he told the Knight of the Witch, who cast the spell on him along with her associates. And with that, he died. The knight was able to break the curse and free Johann's spirit. But ever since that day, some say the tormented souls of the Witch's Coven have haunted the woods and cursed any travelers unfortunate enough to encounter them. In the end, the author used this local legend in his novel, even including a character inspired by the cursed knight. But that's not the end of the story. While researching my book, I uncovered an ancient text that may hold the key to solving the mystery behind the Hook Man. It told of a man named Johann, a hangman by trade, who murdered his wife and son, then dragged their corpses into the nearby woods. Onlookers saw the boy's soul rise from the grave and drag his father deeper into the forest. Was this the same Johann? Did the boy seek revenge for his murder? Or was the Hook Man truly a victim of witchcraft? The truth remains buried in the forest, or perhaps it lies in the minds of those who fear the darkness. Hey, guys, thanks for watching this episode of Most Haunted. If you want to learn more about frightening folklore and urban legends, then check out the show's playlist, and don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying tales from around the world. Until next time, don't listen to the call of the wild, because it might lead you to a fate worse than death.